Hi guys, hope you all well and good. It's good to be back. We're not near post, so we're far post, like my chance usually says. Welcome back to our episode, chilling with me, Doc Kumalo, and I'm with Mtho. All right, Papa.
Mdokis.
Ngathi awukho right.
Ngimnandi.
Kodwa into ekuphazamisile.
Okay.
Ready?
Kimnati Mdoki, I can't wait for topic ya vandag, but
Yeah.
it's very exciting.
Is it?
Yeah, plus it's very fudegile bo.
So man, is this the only way or channel? Is there something else corner or what at FARPost?
Yeah, we've got quite a number of things that people can follow,
Yeah.
platforms rather, where they can follow us.
Okay.
I think one of the latest is our magazine,
Oh,
the
FARPost magazine.
FARPost magazine. With untold stories.
Untold stories.
With untold stories,
Yeah.
stories that you've never seen anywhere.
Is it?
So it's available digitally.
Oh, okay.
The new edition will also be available in stores once it's done. But
FARPost no blind. The magazine.
the magazine Mdokis.
So with magazine, do you do like exclusive?
We've done exclusive stories in our magazine.
Yes.
We've gone all the way to Cape Town to find a former gangster who discovered Benny McCarthy. You know, we've gone all the
Who
way.
discovered Benny McCarthy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a gangster that discovered Benny McCarthy.
You know.
Who knows about when?
Do
Do you know who discovered Lucas? But if FARPost will bring that to you.
Yeah. Gangster.
But other than that, so the team now it's more actually spreading their wings. So we now on YouTube, the magazine, all that.
The mobile app as
The
well.
mobile app.
Yep.
Because the mobile app, I see it's also featuring most African countries, Europe, Asia, anything that you want to know about football in the world. The app has it.
Answering all your football questions.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're not about that today, but we actually want to expand and talk more about the South African football. Yeah? Not as in like the players or whatsoever, but we just want to have a look, the transformation of teams that I strongly believe that, yes, of course, we holistically, every team that's participating, whether it's Glad Africa or the PSL on its own, the national team, they actually contributing to the South African football. But let's look at the progress. Let me probably put it bluntly. The progress or steps that are made by teams in terms of enhancing their stature, in terms of taking the brands to another level, in terms of participation in CAF tournaments, be consistent in the PSL, player acquisition, position and changes, technical team, the lists that I can say. Now, I'm looking at Mamelodi Sundowns again, guys. I mean, we can't shy away. Sundowns at the moment, they're the best team in Africa. I'm sorry, but they're the best team in Africa, not in South Africa. Just it is most South Africa because they don't say about it.
No.
I didn't let the weight supposed to be perfect.
Exactly.
Asingabi no more
Yeah.
nto. Or mhlambe khona into ofuna ukuyisho, or mhlambe khona itimo yaziyo wena.
Aye.
Sundowns it is. But
Mdokis.
why are we saying that? Why? What is it le abayenzayo laba abanye bangayenzi? Or let's look at the journey. Can be 5, 10 years back. Yini i-change le enibonile bayenza bona. Le bayenza ukuthi babe where they are now.
You know, I had a conversation with Mangoba just the other day, and
The head coach,
yes,
yeah.
the co-head coach of
Yeah,
Sundowns. And I said to him, you guys keep doing the right things.
Okay.
You know, and I was referring to the appointment of the new sporting director
Who?
at Mamelodi Sundowns.
The what?
They recently appointed a sporting director.
King sporting
Sporting.
director. Mara yabona manje usangamanye amagama.
Yeah.
I ofuna ukuthi bathini technical director. What? Sporting director.
Sundowns have appointed a new sporting director, Fleming.
Yeah.
How to signify chance. Sporting director.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kahle.
Okay.
So Sundowns have appointed a new sporting director, Fleming Berg.
Fleming Berg.
He worked for a good 7 years with Chelsea,
Eh?
Eh?
and then as
Oh wait, Chelsea EPL.
Chelsea Football Club in
Yeah.
Le EPL.
yes, the reigning European champions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? Yes. So he worked for them for 7 years as a chief scout. He worked for the Danish FA for I think for over 7 years. So I think it's the kind of skills that Sundowns are bringing in to sort of enhance their technical team. And Mangoba actually spoke about you know, how important it is to bring in that kind of skill, and how as a technical team they get to learn from this person. So in essence, the sporting director is a buffer between the technical team and the board. So instead of the board running up and down to
talk to the
Yeah,
technical
to
team.
talk, yeah.
this
So-
person plays
A major role.
a
Yeah.
major role in between the two. And I think a very good example, because football is changing.
Yes, it
Yeah.
has evolved. Yes, yes.
I'll go to Europe, back to Europe, because
Yes,
this
yes.
is where we've borrowed
Okay,
this concept from.
Yeah.
Sir Alex Ferguson,
Yeah.
Manchester United, was basically, you know, oversaw, you know, the player transfers, you know, training the team, preparing the team,
Yeah.
you know, determining the long-term plan of the team, where are we going, the DNA of the team, how do we want to play. So now it has changed. You have a sporting director who basically takes care of some of those things.
Yeah.
You know, in terms of the long-term planning of the affairs of the team.
Okay.
The sporting director basically plans in terms of you know, development. You know,
Yeah.
how do we fuse in the boys from development into
So
Okay.
so kusho ukuthi Eddie, if I hear you properly, sporting, we're not talking admin.
No.
Pela multi development, pela it needs somebody who's well knowledgeable.
Yes.
Somebody
Yeah.
who has qualifications for that particular work.
Yeah.
So because development, you're talking talent search.
talent search.
You need to
scouting.
understand scouting and all those
Yeah.
things. Programs for the development.
Yeah.
So designing programs for the development.
Yeah.
And then does it go to the senior team?
So it does go into the senior team.
Yes, yes.
But obviously, when it comes to coaching,
He doesn't interfere.
you know, he doesn't really interfere.
Interfere.
But he can have input.
Input,
You know, in terms
yeah.
of, you know, because he needs to understand the entire DNA of the club. This is how we want to play. So he basically looks at the entire stream of the club. You know,
Yeah.
from youth level, this is how we play. you know,
Yeah.
until the senior team.
Yes,
You know,
yes,
in
yes,
terms of
yes, yes, yes.
in terms of, you know, scouting, he's also involved.
Yes,
you know, In
yes.
terms of, I mean, because you need to bring in the right
talent,
that
yes.
fits into the style that you play.
Yes.
So
yes.
he needs to be involved as well. In terms of signings, you know, profiling of signings to say, you look at Sundowns.
So multi signings, he also uyangena la ku finance. The financial department, he has to have his own budget.
Yes.
He has to know, okay, in the next 4 years, if my development, I engage a Tembazwane player, I need to go look outside and buy that player.
Yeah.
According to
Hey,
So
keep
big-
all
yeah.
outside the road.
No. I think, and that's where I think Sundowns is gonna be more. Actually, no, not better, best, because
Yes, the best, yes.
because people, they don't run, instead of running 1 kilo, you run 500 meters.
500 meters.
You
yeah.
understand? And it
Okay.
makes easy for everybody.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna, because I'll tell you straight, majority of our teams is one-man show.
Yeah.
You'll find one person doing 3, he's got 3 heads.
Sure.
Understand?
the interesting thing, Dogisi, I was listening to Rulani profiling surprised Ralani when they signed him from Cape Town City.
Yeah.
The new acquisition.
Yeah.
Profiling Tebogo Mokoena when they signed him from
SuperSport.
He was basically explaining why they signed those two players.
Can you just focus on Rulani? Nyambono Tebogo.
Yeah.
Because we all know Tebogo,
Yeah.
but it's just that I've got my own reservation in terms of Rulani.
Yeah.
So I just want to hear that part.
Okay.
What is it that made them to sign that boy?
Right. So, just as I explained, when Rulani was explaining, he was basically, I think for me, it showed me that these guys have actually looked at their team. They've looked at what they need, particularly going into Africa.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, Sundowns are
Playing,
obviously
yeah.
the quarterfinals
Yeah.
of the CAF Champions League.
Yes.
What kind of player do they need? So Rulani actually said, we've looked in the league and we've noticed that there is no player who does what Bradley Ralani does in terms of, carrying the ball into the opposition half. And
which is the final third.
Into the final third.
Yes.
He says that we've looked, we know he's 34 years of age.
Of course.
Yeah.
That was my
In
next
terms of
question.
the profile of the player that we're looking for, there is no one else.
Yeah.
This is why they gave him an 18-month contract, because he needs to come in and play that role in the CAF Champions League, for Sunderland.
Yeah.
So for these 18 months, and you can see the way that they've been using him. Gradually, it's paying off. He's even getting goals.
He's
I mean,
got
he scored a
four,
goal.
yeah, 4 goals now. Yeah.
He scored a goal in the CAF Champions
Yeah.
League when they played Almeric.
Yeah.
I think 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
So he's that kind of player. He gets them goals.
Wow.
When they play a team that plays a low block, he says, we need a Tebogo Mokoena who can peck a shot.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
he's done it before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He scored away in Sudan. That beautiful goal.
Of course.
So you can tell that there is some thinking that goes into there's some proper profiling that goes into it before they sign
player
the
acquisition.
players. Whereas when you look at the other big teams, you are wondering, why are they signing this boy? Where is he going? How are they going to use him?
Yes.
So I think for me that's the difference between Sundowns and the other teams, not just in South Africa, but generally in Africa.
Look, Mtho, yes, the way you're unpicking a corner, and we were still talking Sundowns. So that's a reason why Uti, this is where they are. Because we aid Uti from being better, they're going for the best. Yeah. So thereby accelerate.
Yeah.
Not on the field. Technical team.
Structure.
By a head. And hey, gents, this is so professional. It's so profound.
And I just hope or thinking, or at least they must get somebody. I'm not quite sure about the broader technical team of who will work closely to the Sporting Flemingberg, so that when he leaves the shores, at least we'll have our own. Yeah.
Which is
interesting.
Which is good.
Quite interesting, Magents, when you say that, because I think one of the things that we picked, Ezra Mnyandoro works closely with the sporting director. He's been in and around the club. I mean, Ezra has been at Sundowns since 2003. I remember at some point I read a story that someone wrote that he's the epitome of a Sundowns player. He's the true embodiment of a Sundowns player.
Yeah.
He goes and into the scouting team. He works closely with this man, and I think there is potentially continuity. Because I think that's a very important role, because it takes away the load from the coaches.
Of course, it does.
You can't have a coach.
No, it does.
A coach in the middle of a season. Look at how busy the schedule is. He now has to go and see a player in Cape Town.
No, he can't.
So they have a good support structure.
Never.
Good scouting team that actually goes, and even besides just scouting for players and all that, the amount of analyzing opposition that goes into Sundowns, it's fierce.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, I've worked for years at Kaizer Chiefs, and most of the coaches at Sundowns, we went to the same licensing school to acquire the licenses. And I must say, what we are saying actually, look, we're not trembling in someone's toes.
Yeah.
We're telling it the way it is. It's supposed to be. There is no. Usually, when I met Stuart Baxter, the first thing that he told me, or he taught me, there's no shortcut in football.
Yeah.
There's no shortcuts. You take shortcuts, you'll pay the price. We understand.
Yeah.
Now, there is no way, whether you like it or not, a person or a player or an individual that walked the path, he has to be given the respect that he deserves. Take the egos one side.
Yeah.
Do not bring the family matters into the matter. Do not bring things that wouldn't take the brand to another level.
Yeah.
True.
The brand will suffer if only wrong people are being deployed to wrong positions.
Yep.
Exactly.
Get people that understand, know the brand, know the club. It's not Simenzeli favor. No. You understand?
No.
Now, I'll take you to a country that actually invested in their legends, Senegal.
Yeah.
When you watch this Senegalese team by lifted trophy,
Exactly.
Cisse, emva kwakhe,
Yeah.
it was all the 2002 players that were, all of them.
Exactly.
And Haji Diouf was he's part of the technical team.
Yeah.
They were part of the technical team.
Yeah.
You go to the Netherlands, same thing. You go to England, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
So what Sundowns is actually doing is acquiring talent, experience, knowledge in order to enhance their own.
True.
When this leave, what is Eddie saying? My via the out the sporting director, Abu Ezrom are the ones that will be equipped.
Exactly.
What does it do?
The learning.
Now they don't have to pay
Yeah. Somewhere. Yeah. Save costs.
So isn't that planning?
It's long-term planning.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's long-term planning.
Yeah.
And Eddie, I didn't even see it that way, Eddie. What you just said, seriously, I mean, we repeal them out. When we acquire such, that we need to suck the information in order for us to be equipped.
Yep.
Because I think the game evolves.
Yeah.
But if you are knowledgeable, you have the Kelola football, there's no ways we can take it away from you.
Yeah.
Education is key. Yes, more education.
Shit. Nothing.
Nothing.
Knowledge. But sivule lekhana sidake. Look, Doggy.
Yeah.
Look at what happened to Beats. Beats ought to be the best among the best.
Yeah.
He worked with Hugo national team.
Yes, of course.
And then
Top coaches.
and after that, we let it loose. And then that's my problem and my challenge, because every time a coach, when we acquire a coach, whether it's national or club level, the coach will bring his own bus for 3 assistants from where he come from.
Yeah.
And then when they leave, what happened? They closed the laptop. We left with nothing.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's
Understand?
true.
So
Yeah.
we must go back to that rules where Mtho was working with the best coach. Look, Mtho now is the best among the best. I mean, I don't worry about any imports, but let's pay the imports with local,
Local.
so that when he leaves,
Yeah.
we remain
local is
international also.
We are also international.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm gonna that point, ne?
Yeah.
I was gonna come to it.
Yeah.
So, but no, what it creates an extra time.
Extra time. Yeah.
Because no, I take a near post.
Yeah.
FARPost.
Yeah.
And I just want a quick 1-2
Yeah.
answers from you too, ne?
Yeah.
So let's go back.
Yeah.
There it is, Mtho unpacking the Sundowns.
Very clear.
And the Rulane acquisition,
Yeah.
Buena's acquisition, now the sporting director.
Yeah.
And it's very important and imperative. If we want to be the best, like the rest of the world, we have to follow the standards.
Exactly.
There is no way you're going to come up with a low planning situation
Yeah.
or come with a plan that will no. Iranka crea so mfano ke ba fe dipudi tse 2000 grand.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not
Gonna
bad.
suffer.
Yeah.
But then, gents, excuse me. Sundowns is in the semi-finals,
Yeah.
Champions League.
Got it.
I mean quarterfinals. Sorry.
It's within the league.
They still within the net bank.
Yeah.
Semi-final.
Okay.
Semi-final.
They are topping the league,
Yeah.
and if they win it, that will be actually 5 times, which is history
Yeah.
making.
Yeah.
And this is the team, because remember, we used to say CAF participation interferes with the performance PSL.
Yeah.
But they
They just
so
flow, Joe.
these 3 coaches, when they were appointed, there was an outcry. Hey,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to do a comparison,
Yeah.
but I'm trying to say or to ask, did these guys, because I'm not taking anybody's part, did these guys disappoint where Mtho left off, or they just excelled in terms of taking over the reins from Coach Mtho? Did they excel? Because I'm not saying how did they fail. I'm talking about did they excel from where Mtho left off. Let's be honest, Rulani, Coach Manova, and Coach Steve Company.
I think they've excelled, Doggy. Why I'm saying that? Nah? Because if you look at where Mtho left and where they took off, nah? There's no much changes. Because why? They're still sticking to the vision and the mission of the club.
Yes.
That is why they excel.
Okay.
Because they never, according to me, they never changed much. I mean, look at, like you just said it, when they play Africa, they play different team. They win. When they come back, when they play Dinatla in the net bank, they play total different. Erasmus, he was 4 months out.
Yes.
He just came, he scored.
And then
Serino. Everybody, the boy, Mfana Tango Chiefs,
George
Malulega, he was out for a whole season.
Yes.
He's scoring every day when he comes.
He comes in, yeah.
So, you see, the vision and mission of the club, that's where they're sticking on. Like the sporting director, like you say, he need to know everything from development up to the top, so that he can be in the same page with everybody.
Because my take, Sisaku sporting director, the knowledge the sporting director anayo or ailetayo ku Sundowns, it's actually going to excel.
Yeah.
The 3 gentlemen that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Because these guys, let me tell you, the 3 guys, they're very good in 3 different departments. When you talk in terms of motivating, Coach Steve is unbelievable.
Yeah.
When you talk opponents analyzing, Rulani is very
bad.
Now when you talk tacticality, Coach Manova Mwiti, but the 3 of them, more reverse UTV.
Yeah.
And now you're looking at the acquisition sporting director equipped with European ways of doing things
Yo.
that we don't have.
Yeah,
Can you imagine Sundowns in the next, I don't want to say 5 years, in the next 3 years?
yeah.
Untouchable, because the sporting director, he is going to be liaising with the technical team, the senior, development, and everybody that's involved.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is that,
Mdokis, I was shocked over the weekend, and I'm looking at this team, and I look at the teams that played against Swallows. They made 10 changes.
10.
Yeah.
10 changes.
Yo.
There was only one player who played on Tuesday against Swallows, who played on Saturday.
Yeah,
Sundowns.
principles of training.
But now, you know, the rotation at Sundowns, you know, these guys look ready. I mean, Kevin Erasmus comes in, the goal that he scored
Yeah.
when he came in. So this guy is ready to play. You know, the squad harmony, the unity, you know, within, of course, I mean, you probably have.
Yes,
different
Yeah.
but of course.
But there's an element of, you know, unity, you know, within that, you know, squad. And I think it's also down to a proper structure. You know, it's also down to a proper structure.
Okay.
And
It's not magic.
I think just to add on that, the mental strength. The person who's dealing with mental strength at the club, I applaud him. Bob. You can't sit for months and
No, obvious.
and come today
And then
and
perform.
and perform. So
Because let me tell you, Edine, in our footballing coaching language, you might have the core of the team that is playing.
yeah,
Okay? But you know who's most important? The ones that are not playing.
yeah.
They are very, very important. If you don't prepare this,
This
you'll have a problem, because anything happens here, you don't have a backup.
exactly.
But guys, I would really want us to interrogate this. And thanks, Mtho, for the input, Eddie. It has brought a lot of exciting. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm getting goosebumps. You know, I know it's Sundowns, but at the end of the day, you know, it's a South African team. It's a team that actually make us people that want to see change, want to see progress in the game.
Yeah.
You know, we need to learn. We need to see, because where I'm seeing that, I learned from Sundowns.
Exactly.
Oh, this is how they do it.
Yeah.
You know, even though I'm at a distance,
Yeah.
but if I really want the information, it's easy to access this, because these are my friends.
Yeah.
But what about those other teams that are there? What is it that, what does it do to them? What happens? But for another day.